Pressing the attack button in Black Souls 2 makes you attack the enemy. Your basic attack is a single target physical attack with a formula of 4 times your attack stat subtracted by 2 times the enemy's defense. It's really weak and there's no reason to use it, right? After reading a couple of weapons descriptions, you notice that some weapon modify your attack button to do extra thing or transform it into something else entirely. Storm Ruler makes your attack never miss. Morgenstern makes your attack hit all enemies. Knuckles make you attack twice, and Jabberwock Scythe makes your attack deal 1% of the enemy's max HP. These weapons don't necessarily modify your attack, they instead redirect your attack button to a unique skill masquerading as a basic attack. This is what I would call a special basic attack. Not all weapons has a special basic attack, however. Some, if not most of the normal weapons, the one that requires Earthshard to upgrade, still uses your basic attack. The attack animations are just different. One of the most infamous weapons with special basic attacks are the 12-round shot Hans machine gun and the 8 deadly slashes of God's Angels. Despite being similar, these two weapons actually work very differently. Hans machine gun special basic attack is actually just a weaker version of your basic attack. 2 times attack minus defense, and it only attack once. Hans machine gun rely on the stat basic attack count to make it powerful. God's Angels on the other hand doesn't have any, or rather cannot have any basic attack count. This is very important, I will elaborate in a second. The special basic attack itself already attacked multiple times. The most interesting thing about God's Angels is how the special basic attack works. She's not like any other girl. It involves 16 different skills and 14 different buffs. God's Angel basic attack is basically a massive flowchart. If you want to try reading it, just pause the video, I'm not explaining this shit for 10 minutes. And if you're wondering why you need to use it on 7 different turns before it attacks 8 times, it simply checks your buff on input or pressing the button, not on execution. Check my previous video if you're confused on what I just said. Now, let's talk about basic attack count and clear your misunderstanding of it once and for all. Basic attack count does not increase the number of hit your basic attack does. Instead, it increases the amount of times you use the attack button. Plus 5 basic attack counts doesn't mean your attack hit 5 more times. It means for every attack button press, you use your attack button 6 times. A concrete example of this is using the Great Thief's Dagger special basic attack. It attacks 3 times by default. Increasing your basic attack count doesn't increase the hit to 4, it increases it to 6 instead. Hold on a second, I know you're very eager to try and make your God's Angels attack 40 times per button press, but I'm not done yet. Before you go and murder Pumpkin Man on 4 different cycles, you absolute monster, I have bad news for you. Special basic attack is very allergic to weapon swapping. In order for basic attack count to work, there must not be a discrepancy between your basic attack on input and execution. If you use your Hans machine gun special basic attack at any point within a turn, on execution, you must have Hans machine gun equipped, meaning the weapon on your hand on the last action of that turn must be Hans machine gun. Break that one rule and your Hans machine gun will be sucked dry and can only shoot once. Basically, you cannot abuse basic attack count on special basic attack and abuse weapon swapping at the same time. If you're planning to use your basic attack, then weapon swap into a weapon without special basic attack like Sword of Giants and Deep Sea Knight's Anchors, then it will be smooth sailing, no problem at all. God's Angels is the biggest victim here. It cannot abuse basic attack count whatsoever, due to a very funny reason. The discrepancy between special basic attack happens in and of itself. Remember the flowchart I showed earlier? Your attack button redirects your basic attack to God's Angel's special basic attack 1, but that same basic attack 1 also redirects it to a different basic attack depending on your boss. The result that you're supposed to get is always different from the result that you actually get. The only time that this dissonance doesn't apply is when you don't have any God's Angel buffs. In other words, it only works when your God's Angels hit once, making basic attack count practically useless for God's Angels. While God Angels is crying in the corner, unable to abuse basic attack count, Jab Jab and Lucifer are catching strays. I don't know why, but for some reason, basic attack count only works for single target attacks specifically. Madbow Jab Jab's special basic attack on +5 attack for random enemies, and Morgenstern's special basic attack hit all enemies. Basic attack count just doesn't work for these two. I wanted to talk about one more thing, which is elements, but that could be a whole other topic for another video, so I will abruptly wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching, see you in the next one.